guess the camera's gonna be fucked up. Whatever. Let me try. When I did the recording before and I did the entire screen, it was lagging really bad. This thing's not gonna. There you go. Are you happy now? Let's see if it'll work better this way. I think it likes it. So far, so good. Okay. Yeah, this is already looking way better. Because when I did the entire screen before, like it was really jagged and really bad when I was trying to do stuff. So even this is with the distance turned way up, all of the stuff turned way up. And then I'm going to also turn this stuff. I don't care that much about the weather. Leave it right around there. I'm not going to log out and redo shit. I don't care that much. Alright, I don't feel like talking music so much. So right now I'm just going after some of these mana worms, and I'm going to make my way to this island over here. I've been straight questing with this guy and doing a slow leveling. I'm going to do the same kind of a thing with, I have a priest that I want to actually do the slow and steady. This is Turtle WoW, and they have different, I'd have to log out and show it. They have the different challenges you can do. Not going to be spending a whole lot of time on this today because we're going out to do some shopping and grab some things in town. So I just kind of wanted to see how this does. You can go through the fence. All right, here's another eye. I thought he had loot. What the hell? My axe is pretty bad, but I did get a better bow and upgraded my arrows. I don't have my pet yet. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that. I'm just, again, not in a hurry to do stuff. This isn't super efficient. I'm not trying to break any fucking records or join any guilds that I'm going to be like doing anything real hardcore. But speaking of hardcore, I will level a hardcore character though at some point. I just feel like I'm not ready to do it yet. It's definitely more involved. So at this point, I just kind of want to enjoy the game, see some of the differences because there are different quests, different dungeons. This is the classic plus that we've pretty much all wanted, and so far I like it. This is the high elf area. So I'm doing this technique to try and get as much shots in as possible because my axe, I need to upgrade my axe. Okay, I guess we're going to do that again. The benefit to me doing the things that I'm doing this way, where all I do is just green quests and do it again just real slow. Look at the play time. My play time's horrible. Usually if someone's at 10 hours play time, they're probably easily pretty close to level 15, 17 range. would be pretty typical. And I'm sure there's some that can do even better than that. Didn't probably run. I could probably still kill that guy. Get a lot of recipes, a lot of that stuff. I've noticed the drop rate on bags is pretty good compared to vanilla or classic. So it does seem like they've updated that for this server. What I was getting at earlier before I got distracted was that this way of doing things for me, it's again, for me, it's like a chill kill. I don't have to really pay attention too much. You know, I had that one bad pull that I saved, and you see I didn't freak out. I still killed the mob I was going after, even though I pulled 2 other mobs. So it's just not a stressful leveling experience. This is a low stress, chill kill. I just basically go out and do stuff, and I'm just on like this plane of I'm just doing this, and I don't have to think too hard or do much of anything. I'm just enjoying completing quests. This guy in particular, and maybe even a warlock, or certain characters that grinding works pretty good. One thing on Turtle WoW you can't do is I was doing an AoE Frost Mage. I don't. I think they nerfed some things about that make it difficult to. I don't know exactly what they did, but I can just tell by just looking around at the different classes of people that I'm not seeing anybody being an AoE mage at all. This isn't much, but it's better than nothing. These worm eyes are taking a while to do. Up not too long ago. Figured I'd hop on and do a few quests before we head out, just because I felt like it. This area here is definitely a better area for these mana worms. Sometimes they don't drop shit. So I definitely am interested in upgrading this axe. Doing things this way, again, is even though it's kind of here I am at level 11 with this lame ass axe, yet I'm still able to complete quests perfectly fine. It's just not super fast, and I don't do a group of quests. Like, I'm pretty much one quest at a time. I do tend to try and figure out a route. Like, what I'm doing is killing some of these guys while I'm heading to another area. But cluster of quests. Like this area could have a level 7 quest, a level 8 quest, and a level 9 quest. I haven't picked any of that stuff up. I haven't bothered with the level 8s. I'm going to probably pick up some level 8s when I'm finished with the 7s and head out. That way when I come back, I can pretty much just start doing quests instead of going around picking up the quests. One thing I'm careful about is I don't want quests that have items where I have to deliver something or anything like that, because I don't want to take up the bag space, because I like to, again, just zone out, just be in this area, just killing things and looting, because I need the money. I need to be able to loot everything and not have to throw shit out and not be sitting there having to go back to town to keep selling. I just want to do exactly what I'm doing here. Just keep pressing forward. I don't think I'm going to be able to get one there. So yeah, this is definitely not for everybody. I see so many people just put so much emphasis on getting to something quickly, and just it's just not me. I'm not really into that. I don't think I'm good. The one thing I'm not is in a hurry. So yeah, when I saw that challenge that said slow and steady, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm definitely doing that. That's right up my alley. And I'm going to do it with a priest, which is even harder, because I think leveling a priest is difficult. You can do like a smite build or the wand, um, holy with wand build, where your wand does extra damage. I just need one more. I remember that being viable. It could be different on this server. There could be something else that people do. I don't know. I have to kind of look into some stuff and consider what I want to do. What am I in combat with? Oh, you. Okay. Well, this is going to be a problem, because we just got another mana worm. Yeah, I'm going to have trouble. I might need to run. Oh, I was just about to click on it, too. That was my first time dying. This recording, I guess, is too much of a distraction, because I was not in a safe spot. Now, if I was doing the slow and steady challenge on this character, I would lose 5%. You'd lose about a bubble of your experience. Which I think that's great. I think there should be more negative effects of a death besides just wasting time to go get your body, but also maybe losing some of your durability on that stuff, because all you do is repair it and it costs a little bit of money. It's like nothing. So I like that there's more detrimental, more negative effects to a death. I think there should be. I think that's a good idea. Let's see here. Let's do this. Do that. Did I pull another mob? Yep. Finish this guy off quick. And I'm just going to take off. I don't care. I don't think this will line of sight. It probably won't, but it's going to be good enough. All right, we'll turn that in. What's this thing? Oh, shit. I saw that guy earlier. I didn't know I had a quest for him.
Now let's see. I'm going to blow dry my hair about.
Wow, it took that long to get out of combat. So I'm doing aspect of a hawk to increase my attack power, ranged attack power. So this is heavily, I need to use my bow and do as much damage as I can on my bow. This would be if I'm doing melee attack power. So if I get a better axe that does pretty good damage, maybe I'll just pull with the bow and then just whack him to death with the axe. But I'm not there yet, obviously. I'm liking some of this gear, just the way it looks. So doing quests out in this area has been pretty good. So I'll snag this guy, finish that off, turn that in, and then head to this little island here, and then I'll be done with this area for these level 7 quests. And I'll pick up the level 8s on the way out. So definitely, if you're not a fan of running around, this isn't for you also. I like, again, to just, if I was doing like herbalism too, I'd be picking up some herbs on the way and doing things like that. That's other things I keep in my mind, is that I'm not so worried about clustering all this stuff together, because there's usually something I can do along the way. So I don't mind taking 5 minutes to go somewhere to go do something, even if it means also hopping on a boat, going to the other continent. That downtime to me is not so detrimental. So I got my air conditioner kicking on. I got my wife blow drying her hair. If it's really going to pick up through the microphone or not. And I'm probably going to finish up out here. I'm glad that this video thing is working, because I do want to record the leveling experience in this turtle wow thing. Well, there's a bunch of freaking guys here. I don't need them, so I'm not really interested in trying to fight them. I'm looking for the other guy. These guys tend to stay on you longer. Dude, get the fuck away, man. I was trying to leave it alone. Jesus. I needed to try and get one more shot in. It'll be fine. Not sure. Whatever. don't have a lot of add-ons on this. I just did the quest helper thing because I like it. I like the tracker that automatically tracks stuff. I'm not, because I was finding, I'm like, okay, let me track these, let me do this, and everything would be on the right hand side. So I'd be looking at that. And I kept clicking on it, and then I was like reading the quest because I was like, man, where's this at again? Okay, yeah, it's right. It's over here. It's over there. This thing's just, again, I could be brain dead. I could just zone. That's what I want. If I'm doing this stuff, I want to just kind of relax, zone in, and just, this is it, you know? And I can just listen to some music or something, just whatever. I wonder if I can learn. I think I want to stick with the axe, though. Stuff. I think two-handed axes I learned in Ironforge. I'll remember to check that one there. So I'm going to grab this quest here and that one. I'm going to grab some of those 8s so I have them ready. But I'm not going to do them. So I already did the 7s and the Night Elf area. And see, I grabbed the 8s there.
So, wavy, shot flat iron.
It looks fine. I'm doing a recording trying to, because I was messing up last time I was doing it. Just going to see. I had to do, instead of doing entire screen, I had to do the actual
windowed mode?
The opposite. So I did windowed mode before, which did the entire screen, and it was choppy as shit.
Really? So
it was
window
really
full
weird.
Screen?
So the game, you're right, the game is in windowed mode, but the recording is not doing the entire screen. The recording, I tell it specifically to record this window.
Yeah.
And it did it right. So I figured it was something stupid. I mean, it literally would say I had like 240 frames a second, but it just looked like crap. It looked like it was 30 frames a second.
So OBS gives you the option of like turning stuff off and on. It's just like a click, and it's pretty.
That's the, I don't want to do that yet. In fact, I'm not going to. Yeah, let's get rid of this quest. I'll come back and pick it up. The reason I'm saying that is because I don't want to start doing another quest and picking up any items for the quest. I'm really wanting my bags to be. How do I get across there? Do I just go across? Let's focus on turning in the 7 and grabbing the other one. This has got an Ashara kind of feel to it. It's weird is that my frame rate did drop down from that 240, which is interesting. Still, it plays fine. It looks fine. But I'm not sure why it dropped down so much. Is it because of the weather? Okay, this is another 7. And then there was that one. Okay. There's the other person. They're in that tree. Okay, we can turn that in, see if anything else. There's a lot of mobs out here. They have the foxes out here. All right. It's a level 7. It didn't show up there. Not doing my talents yet until I decide on what path I want to take. I want to find what play style. I don't remember what I was really kind of into as a hunter. I don't remember. I really don't. Yeah, I screwed up that poll. So again, I'm a little weak because of my melee. But what I'm weak at, I make up if I can pull properly and hit them with my arrows. I'm perfectly fine, and I'm at a good rhythm of killing. Kind of is what I look for when my character is having trouble killing things below my level. Then I know something's up, and I usually spend time figuring out, okay, how much is, I got to pay some money on to get some certain items. Did I not have the training? What is it? There's usually something basic that it's a simple fix. You shouldn't have to be overly concerned and be trying to min-max your character to do the best damage, doing things the way that I'm doing them, where I'm literally doing green quests and killing things that are just about to me, lower green. I think now the level 6 beasts and mobs are going to be gray to me now. I think it's 6 levels below you. And there are times that I do quests that they're green, but some of the mobs in that area are gray, and that sucks. I don't really want to do that, but sometimes I'll still do it just to get through it. All right, those are all the bushes. What else? Oh, the murlocs, that's right. Because I already got the heart. So we'll go ahead and turn this in, and then we'll go get the murlocs. And this does show you mob levels too, so see how these are 6 to 8s. So there's going to be some murlocs that are going to be great to me. And if I can, I try and pick out the other ones that I still get experience from. But there are times too that I'm just like, look, just finish the quest, be done with it. I guess I didn't. Okay. All right. Well, we're not going to do that one. So we'll go get these murlocs, and then it'll likely be it for the area. Now, another thing I can do, if for some reason, my gear is bad and the money situation's bad, everything's just not looking good for me. Then you look at buffs. You look at ways to get buffs, buff food. You can always do cooking and get. There's things that you can do to still improve your character, even if you're dead broke. There are ways to do things. So you just have to. I didn't pay attention that was a red mob. All right. And that's what you want to do is just figure out what roadblock you're hitting and get past it. And then you can start enjoying your leveling again. I guess we'll go get that guy. Let's see, that was a gray mob. And when you're doing these killing quests, that's kind of lame. But since again there's another 6, there's a 7 over there, I'm just gonna go ahead and just get it going. It's lame. Let's see here. We went back to 240. Let's see if I should be able to get one more. It's annoying. Stop. It's doing that thing again where it feels like it's choppy. Oh, I still got him. I thought I had enough time. Dodged him. So right here is why I really just want to upgrade my axe. Money is not terrible. but it's bad enough that I don't think I can, because I'm going to want to get train some skills too. And this is... All right. We gotta go across the water, don't we? Yeah, I'm afraid I'm not gonna be able to record stuff if it's gonna be like this. Did I pull 3? Jesus Christ. And they netted me. Well, probably won't be able to run because this, or is it the other? Nope, this is a netter. Yeah, he's gonna net me. Well, all right. Well, that's that. If he can pull that crab off of me, that'll work. Okay. I might be able to pull this off. Not if that didn't do enough damage. Yeah, that's all right. Shit happens. So, like, I think what it would be a gnome with escape artist. There's other means to kind of get you out of those nets, but my main issue is the melee of my character is the problem. You know, once and not having a tank pet that could growl or take away the aggro. So once I get my pet, that'll fix that. And upgrading my axe will help. And that won't be an issue. It's a long ass corpse run, man. That kind of sucks. But we're over halfway done with the quest. But yeah, that was just a bad pull. The mobs were too close to each other, and that's just that's why in hardcore you need to pay attention to that stuff. And if this hunter was hardcore, first of all, I would be paying more attention and not be in a chill kill mode. But even if I still made that mistake, the moment I pull and see 3, I probably would have just ran because I don't want to get netted and stuck there. But I also would have a pet, and I would do everything I can to get a better melee weapon. So, God, it's obnoxious. Definitely need those coast runners. There's 2 netters right here. Man, this sucks. With this choppiness.
Did you ever see this?
It's still doing it for some reason. Like all of a sudden now it's doing it. See this choppy? Like it says I get 240 frames a second.
Chopping here or there?
Here. I don't give a fuck about the video. I care about my gameplay, but look at how it is.
Are you okay? So you're in full screen? Not window full screen?
No, I'm in windowed. I can't do full
Oh, they don't have... That
this-
used to be a thing.
No. This is Turtle Wow. This is classic.
Okay.
So this is a different deal. So that's what I'm dealing with. Yeah, okay. So I was just happy that it was compatible with my monitor doing the widescreen version because it looks nice and I can see, way off in the distance. There's all sorts of tweaks that they did to it that it's pretty cool. The ground is more full. There's all sorts of stuff, but it plays. I can play perfectly fine, like an hour or two easily with no problem in 240 frames a second. But when I do the video, it's because of something with that I'm not sure. I'll have to dick around with it because I would like to record just gameplay. I mean, might as well.
Why don't
But I
you
don't want to record if
try
it's
a
going to always be
different
like this.
streamer?
I pulled two. Well, he can die, so my axe is not really that great, but my bow and my arrows are good.
It's okay. Look at my dress.
Yeah.
I paid like $8 for it.
Yeah, it's the one you got at the Care Health place
Yes!
or something.
And I never... It's just so...
It's so cute. I think I'll wear it long. I don't know what. Is it supposed to be cool today?
Not necessarily. I mean, define cool in Louisiana. I need more coast runners, this was the bad pull right here. He looks like he's far enough that I could probably get him. Or did that crab come? Okay, that should be okay. And then I'll just use my potion because I'll need it. I'm gonna use it now. And we should be okay.
Does it have pockets though?
Yeah, stuff like this sucks with this melee weapon being as bad as it is. Look at this again. So it's 240 frames a second. Just looks like shit. All right, finish him off. Jesus, shouldn't have been that difficult. All right, we need two more. Hey, I got some pants. Some cloth pants. God, this really sucks. You're gonna go after that guy, aren't you? There's another coast runner here, but there's also another crab. I wonder if it'll pull extra. Make sure I'm not pulling into anything. Okay. Fucking... God damn it. The fuck is that? It's a little bug. There we go. There's the guy I need right there. Look at this blanking and look at this fucking shit. Alright, this is here, so this should be it. And then we're gonna take a shower and head out. I mean, everything looks great. I mean, to me, this looks better than classic. I just fucking can't record it because it's doing this. Oh, I'm getting 240 frames a second. No, you're not. No, you're not. Oh, it was out here. Look at this. How is this playable? It says 200 frames a second. Icon, everything's just fucked up. Alright, that's a 9, so we're not worried about that. I do want to grab these 8s. My hearth, I still didn't change my hearth. I need to change my hearth to like either Stormwind or Darnassus or something. Hey, you're in combat because you got too fucking close. Let me guess, they're gonna follow me for half an hour. At least she doesn't net. Are you gonna daze me? Thank you. I am not interested in what you have to sell. Yep. I forgot to grab that 8. That's all. I'm gonna end the video here. That's all I'm gonna do anyways, is grab those quests, head to the probably head to Stormwind to get some of my skills. This is just too obnoxious to record it right now. I don't understand what the fuck its problem is. Like, it looks better when I'm tabbed out and it's getting to 30 frames a second. Did that fix it? No, it didn't. Maybe it's something with the icon too, because I'm noticing it's worse with my mouse. Maybe there's a mouse issue. I might have figured something out. Maybe this time. So yeah, it was something with the mouse cursor. Because look at it now. My mouse is a lot smoother. Oh, that's not it. It's not sharing the screen anymore. I can see my video now is just on me. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's go back to sharing the screen, and it doesn't do it. Try this again. Which one did I want? This is Autumn. The mouse does look smoother. So far, so good. This is playable. Even though my frame rates are worse, this is, 140 average, smoother than a 240 that's just the mouse is jumping all over the fucking place. Grab that 8, so we'll hop on the boat. Okay, I think that fixed it. you're going to come back to the shore, right? Perfect. Those 2 deaths earlier were the first times I actually died on this character too. Just not paying attention. And a weak melee weapon doesn't help either. But I know it'll fix it. It's not the end of the world. I'm not going to be able to get a weapon. I'll have to train. It depends on what skills there are for training. If there's something there that I really don't need or I don't care about, then maybe. But if I want to train in like 2-handed swords or 2-handed axes, that's going to cost. I think that costs 10 silver if I remember right. Need to make some money. I'm not sure if skinning's a big deal on this server, or I know ore is. I've been doing good with my goblin mage getting ore, but he's also, I was planning on making him a jewel crafter, so I'm going to want ore for that. So I don't want to sell everything. So I'll grab that quest. Okay. Yeah, they did a good job with this area. It's a neat little high elf spot. So these quests will all be ready when I come back. Wasn't that it right there? Yeah. Jeez, those are both 8s. There's lots of 8s. It's still a nice problem to have. There's too many quests versus not enough quests. That's a problem you would run into in the level 40 range, where there's just not as much to do and you're kind of forced to grind. Alright, so I picked up all the 8s. There's plenty to do on the island there. You got, this looks like these are some mines maybe or something here. Okay. So there'll be plenty to do when I come back. The weapon master in Darnassus was the staffs. I want to say, I think the two-handed axes was Ironforge, and the two-handed swords was Stormer. If I recall right, hunters can do either one. They can do both. I don't think they do maces. Which is Ironforge as well. I might check out both. But again, I don't have, I'm not dripping in money where I can just go and just learn a bunch of weapons. Because if I'm going to level this guy first, it's going to be even worse later on. I'm going to need to figure out what is viable to make money with, so that he has what he needs to. And I may switch him to just being a straight grinder. Like maybe I won't do quests. I don't know yet. I'm kind of just enjoying doing this, seeing how the high elf area is, and getting myself back into the swing of things, so to speak, because it's been a while since I've done classic stuff. I still enjoy this leveling experience way better than the retail WoW. It's terrible. I am just not interested in leveling characters in retail WoW. Now, I did like the War Within. I like what they were doing with it, but as usual with retail, I do it for a while and then I just start to just lose interest. I'm really not interested in raiding. Again, it's just the delves thing was pretty cool. I did like it. It was a challenge for me because you can do your different tiers. I recorded that stuff. There was plenty to do. There's plenty of things to do. I don't know how to explain it. Why I keep coming back to classic. It's just because really, if you think about it, you go looking at compare classic to retail, there's a lot less to do in classic. There's a lot less to do. You just have your professions, you have your quests, and that's about it. It's like, but I just enjoy it more. I don't know how else to explain it except it's just a better feel. And hardcore is also a different feel as well. And all I can say is it's just when it comes down to it, it's just more enjoyable. And trying to explain why it's more enjoyable compared to where retail has all these different options and different styles of play and different things you can do. I can't. I feel more engaged and feel more. The weather is definitely fucking it up. Look at this. I feel more in tune with my character and more engaged with the game in classic than versus retail. Retail, again, is just straight up smash your head against the keyboard and win, log in and win. It's just there's just nothing there. It's just I don't feel anything with it. I'm not engaged in the story, the lore. I'm not engaged with anything. Retail is just it's a big nothing burger. It really is. I think they've overloaded it to the point where they're trying to make everybody happy, and it ends up making nobody happy. You know. Again and again, look at what I'm talking about. I'm sitting here going, yeah, okay, I'm struggling with melee, so I need to upgrade my axe. Go get my pet, and then I can handle some of these mobs. When they're in melee range. Um, when it comes to retail, I'm not looking at that shit. Retail again, I'm just fucking just bang my head against the keyboard. I win. I don't have to sit here and think about this shit. You can literally just going around and just punching everything, and you just win. There's no challenge. And I understand that you can make things a challenge by, let's just say, only doing white gear. You can make your own challenges, sure. But why? Why am I going to sit here and manipulate the game to the way I want to play just to pay them $13, $14 a month? Like, make a game that engages me, that I do want to do stuff. And they had it with War Within. They had some aspects of it there. There was some promise there for sure. Maybe I'll try out Midnight. I don't know yet. I'll think about it. It's just, but again, I recorded that stuff when I did the War Within, and I talked about it, and I enjoyed going around and finding rare mobs and doing it, but there's just so much of it. And I found myself just kind of get on this treadmill, so to speak, or this wheel of just, I'm doing this stuff just to do it. And it just wasn't truly engaging me at that point, to where I just log in and I'm just like, I don't want to do this. It's like I'm really not feeling it. This stuff, I literally want to log in and go, hey, I'm going to go do these quests over here. Let me go this over here. All right, let me work on my character, and let's get him to where he needs to be so he can handle these quests and handle these mobs. It's not spoon-fed to me. It's not just handed to me. And it is a different community too. The community's just way different. But there are people like that try to be toxic. But I think overall, it's like an 80%, 20% thing. The majority of the people in these servers are great. You have a few idiots who need attention, and these are grown-ass men acting like teenagers wanting attention because they're fucking lonely. And it's kind of sad to see it, but those people are there. That's why I'm really not in the world chat. These people in general and in trade tend to actually are talking about that stuff. World chat's just a big look at me, I'm special group of people. And they're just constantly trying to poke the hornet's nest. It's where the GMs end up having to mute people a lot because people love to talk politics or talk bullshit. It's actually why I haven't even bothered joining a guild yet, because you're going to get more of that too. I have to find the right guild where we don't have sad, older, pathetic men that are looking for attention seekers, because that's who they are. It's not, these aren't women doing it. It's men doing this stuff. Oh, I guess let's go check out that quest. No, it's a level 8. I'll grab it later. What the hell am I talking about? I did want to go the hunter trainers over this way. Let's figure this stuff out. Make sure there's maybe no skills that I'm really looking to grab right now. and then I'll look at the weapon master. So once I get that out of the way, it's going to be a matter of, okay, what talent tree do I want to go down? What kind of play style do I want to go with? And then look for some professions, look for a way to make some money. If this is the guy, I'm going to level up first. And the way I tend to level up, the way I tend to like to do it is I don't usually will sit there and just obsess about. I used to back in the days, just like obsess over like one character and just play them till level 60. Wasn't it in here, or was it? It's that other one nearby, over here somewhere. Because you'll see the stable master right here, right? Yeah, there they are. It's over this one. At times I'll just kind of level up one, maybe 5-10 levels or so, and then work on another one. All right. Yeah, I do want that arcane shot. These are all good. If I want to get away from them and move away so I can do some more, because that's 50% movement speed reduction for 10 seconds. That can get me to ranged to do some more shots. That would be if I pull multiple mobs. I can have one I can just distract. Yeah, I'm going to end up wanting all of these. So that's 24 silver. Yet. Yeah, this is going to take a little bit of work. What's funny is I was just thinking about it. Is me being an introverted type person, you would think retail would be more up my alley, because they fix a lot of issues where you don't have to necessarily like be a part of a guild or be a part of a group, because there's things there that, like, if this person wants a true silver rod, you can put in an order through, I forgot what it was, but there was a profession thing where you could really put in that order and how much you're willing to pay, and somebody would fulfill that order. Because I know I was doing that. I remember fulfilling some orders in my profession thing that I was doing. I don't remember what it was called. Okay, he does the two-handed swords, but not the axes. See, yeah, it's 10 silver. But he also does the staves, those staffs. God, those are all 10 silver. It's money, man. Need to maybe just do mining herbalism or skinning mining or something. I don't fucking know. Shit. Let's see how much these were again. Looks like it's a dead server, man. Let's do 13. So if I absolutely need to, I can at least do that. Plus the 10 silver that I think it's going to be an Iron Forge. I can afford that. I can't afford these. Can't be doing these. As much as I'd like one to give me a stat boost, like this would be a good one. But can't do it. So I guess let's go. So these two-handed swords. Let's look at the swords. It wouldn't take me long to level up the weapon skill. Same thing. They're about 7 silver for these guys, and 50 for those. I don't think he can do maces, and they're more expensive anyways. So there's an axe and a sword. What about staff? No, staffs are going to be more. Okay. You know, my bow is okay. It's not terrible. You can see it's comparable in the damage department. So this stuff here is not as essential. So you can get away with buying some lame, white bow. And I'm sure there's a quest out there, or there's somewhere I can get some of these upgrades that I'm not aware of. Um, so maybe just a little bit of research, I can actually figure some of that shit out. Maybe I'll find an upgrade for my weapon through a quest I can eventually get to. But it's definitely not a bad idea to be in this mindset of struggling, because when you're doing those challenges like hardcore and whatnot, you can't even buy stuff off the auction house or trade. So you're going to need to know that there's certain quests you want to seek out to get those upgrades. Certain mobs you want to go after that may drop something you're looking for. That's where you'll be successful with those challenges, is figuring that shit out. Or maybe a profession where you'll do mining, blacksmithing, and you can make your own weapon. But you're going to end up farming for hours for the materials to get it or whatever. It's rough. It's goldsmith. Is that jewel crafting? Okay. Yeah, this isn't Burning Crusade jewel crafting. This is different. I'm not aware of any guide for turtle WoW professions often. Maybe there is one. Maybe I have to look at the Discord. I tried the Discord stuff. I guess it's going to be in there. I'll have to look around, actually dig a little bit, and see what'll help. But I'm going to go over to Ironforge, check the weapon skills again there. I didn't try to log out. My nose is fucking stupid. Okay.
I wanted to leave like 2 hours ago. Leslie, you're still in bed. James, you need a shower. Olivia, what are you doing? Out of bed and getting dressed.
You ready to go?
I just have to put makeup.
So an hour.
No, it doesn't take me that long to put makeup on.
Sure, you're not gonna put it on, change it, put it on, change it, nothing like that.
I don't do that with makeup.
Okay.
And I'm dressed.
You are. You changed into another dress.
Yeah, because I wanted to show you and see if you remembered it. Because I don't think I wore that black dress around you.
No, you showed me that dress.
My boobs look really great in this bra. And it's like not a padded bra. So if my nipples get hard, everybody can see it. Actually, the material's thick enough, they can't.
Look like things look really cute on you. You gotta make sure you close your door. Your boobs are all hanging out. That's up, take a shower.
What's this? Oh. I was like, do I have something to turn in that I didn't know about up here? Shouldn't be. Alright, this dude is over in here in the Timberline Arms. Pretty sure I can't do maces. It's just axes. See, he doesn't have maces. Should consider guns as well. Let's get the axes. And then I'll probably use my other character to buy an axe and send it to this guy so that he can train the stuff I want to train. So I could get all of it. Let's just finish off that because I do want all of those. I will get him a weapon and have it sent to him. That'll probably go there. Arcane shot. I already have better serpent stone. Always bothering me. Here. Sell some stuff. Thinking we're doing it with those melon seeds. So I'm going to need these for this quest out here. For that one. So before I forget, let's have them on me. I think we'll leave it at that. I'm going to go take a shower and move on with our day.